so excited to be doing this challenge with you. This is our prep challenge. This challenge is a little more involved than some of the other ones that we've done. We are going to prep everything you need for a week on THM. It's going to be really great, and I'm so glad you're joining me. So if you haven't yet gotten your printables, I'm emailing them every evening. You can go to thewellplannedkitchen.com/September challenge to sign up. This is, so we had the printable packet for getting ready for this challenge. This is the page for today. This is day one. So for day one, what we're going to be doing is making protein boxes. We're going to make soup or salads, and then we're going to choose some store-bought backup lunch items. Okay, so this video is going to be in two parts just because I want to make sure I cover all of the information in the video is not too large to upload. So what I'm not doing on camera is making trim train Italian soup. This is my big pot. Basically, when you're making a soup, it's really easy to throw everything in the pot and then separate it out into portions and freeze it and have some for this week, some for later. That's why I chose the soup. Another option was to do a big salad that you can keep in your fridge for the week. That's okay. That usually lasts like 3 days, and I want to be a little more prepared, so I decided to go with the soup. Now, one of my top tips for simplifying THM lunches is every day just choose to either have a soup or a salad. Have maybe a big pot of soup that you freeze portions of and have some salad in a jar ready to go. Have even a bagged salad from the store with a rotisserie chicken and some dressing. Make it simple, but if you alternate salads and soups every day, you can make S soups, E soups, FP soups. You can switch up your fuels. You can get tons of variety. Same with salads, okay? You can just mix it up. But if you're always choosing either a soup or a salad, you take a lot of the thinking out of your meal planning and make it easier to stay on plan. So with this soup, if you make the trim train Italian soup or the trim train taco soup, what I like to do is I'll split it in half and I'll add 2 cans of beans. If I'm making Italian soup, I'll do cannellini beans. If I'm making taco soup, I'll do black beans or pinto beans, and just half of it. And then I portion that out into about 2 or 3 cup portions. I eat a lot of it. It's packed with veggies. It's so good for you. It's very light and slimming. I'll put that in my freezer, and then I can have either an E or an FP. So I keep half of it as an FP because I can always turn it into an S by adding some shredded dark chicken meat. So actually a few weeks ago, I had some leftover carnitas that I'd made. That's an S. It's a fattier pork. And I added that to my trim train soup that was an FP. It was delicious. It turned it into an S. I could have added some cheddar cheese, but as a coach, I tend to pull back from dairy when I can, so I just added the carnitas. It was delicious. So that's how I turned that into an S. But then I also had in my freezer with the trim train taco soup, plenty that I'd frozen with some black beans and pinto beans, so I can have those instead. You can also add a can of corn. Again, corn, in my opinion, as a certified THM lifestyle coach, is one of those things that may not be super slimming. So yes, have it if it helps you stay on plan, but I kind of look at corn chips and things like that as this is going to help me stay on plan, but this isn't necessarily going to do this super slimming work that I'm looking for. So, so make your soup or your salads. That's gonna be the second thing on your list. And then I am actually gonna hop away for just a second and grab something from my fridge to show you. Okay, so when I'm gonna make these protein boxes in the next video, and you should have your handouts for that. If you don't, I'm emailing all of the printables every day, don't worry. So when I'm going to make these, I am aware they take just a couple of minutes. Putting these protein boxes together is so quick and easy, they take just a couple minutes. Sometimes we get into a mindset where even just things that take a few minutes feel like too much, and that's okay. So when in my boot camps, I like to teach, we have weeks on THM in survival mode and THM in super slimming mode. If you're in survival mode and you don't have time to make your own boxes, that's okay. The next thing you're doing on your worksheet is you're going to choose store-bought backup lunch items. So these protein boxes are lunch items that you can just grab them on your way out the door. You can just eat one at home. It doesn't matter. My kids love them. I love them. Soup is going to be, you have to reheat it and eat it and all of that. Those things are going to be great to have stocked But if you don't have a chance to make a protein box, again, it takes just a few minutes, grab something like this. This is a Hillshire snacking box. It has salami, Gouda cheese, and salted almonds. This is an S. This is your survival mode item. Another one would be the P3 portable protein packs. Now, you do not want to get the expanded packs that have like chocolate covered nuts and all kinds of other things. This one is just cheese, nuts, and meat. That's it. This is the kind that you want for your S meal or snack. So again, these will be your backup options, but I put some other things on here like tuna or salmon packets, beef jerky, THM bars, on-plan crust bars that are a personal choice. I know I don't, as a coach, again, don't see extremely slimming benefits from those Quest bars, but if you're able to have them and enjoy them on occasion, that's okay for emergencies. Again, it's two different things. THM in survival mode, which we cover in depth in Bootcamp, is staying on plan, losing weight, but maybe not doing it in the most slimming way possible. And then when you have time, you do things like make a pot of soup or make some protein boxes. Again, these protein boxes take just a few minutes and I can't wait to show you how to do them. So this is our day one. This is what we're doing today. Throughout this challenge, you're gonna make a list of your last minute meal ideas. These are not on here, but if you want to add them, the P3 portable protein packs and the Hillshire Farms, I'm just saying that wrong, I'm sure. It's just nuts, salami, and cheese. This is kind of like the protein boxes, in my opinion, not as good, but great in a pinch. So join in, let us know what you make a comment, tell us what you're making today, make your soup, and I will have a part 2 with the protein boxes.